Hello guys, this is Roger69501 and welcome to my channel. Well, the comic that gonna display is End of Earth Part 1, and this is from the All-Star Batman issue number 6. Now check out this cover. Sorry about the glare. Awesome, huh? So I'm gonna put it here. Okay, stay. Well, I'm gonna give you my thoughts for which I have to say was really good. Not perfect, but I like the mystery of it. I'm talking about Heroes in Crisis issue number 1. Now check out this cover, and this is done by Tom King, which since he started writing Batman on the DC River, well, I'm a big fan of Tom King's writing because he's good for my taste. He's really good writer. So to the story. Well, the story is typical Tom King and what's the other guy's name? Scott Snyder. There's a big mystery. So the mystery here is that there's kind of like a cabin, like think of it of Superman's parents' house in the middle of the country. Well, that's happened to be kind of like a hospital for superheroes that goes or have PTSD. That's what it is. Now, before I start, I saw an interview with Tom King that he was talking about Heroes in Crisis. And he was saying, well, yeah, well, these stories have to do with PTSD. We're trying to look what the superheroes can go through or might go through. And also, he kind of, I don't remember if he mentioned it directly or indirectly, but the way he say it, I gather that he actually had or went through with some kind of PTSD, because the way he was talking about the story, he also said that kind of like it's a person, like the story is very personal to him. And like I said, I believe that he says that he went through or he had or have, no, I think he had before PTSD, and that's why he's very connected to the story. That's as far as I can understand a little bit about the interview. Now, I know it was a video, but I don't remember if it was from Comic-Con or just somebody interviewed that guy, Tom King, or what. But it kind of like caught my attention. So, to the story. So there is a cabin in the middle of the country where superheroes go to recover, kind of like a getaway retirement, kind of like spiritual healing, mind healing, whatever you can come up with. Well, that in the DC universe, which I like it because even though that we like our superheroes, most of them are humans, except for Superman, Martian Manhunter, and quite a few alien superheroes. But the rest of the superheroes, even though that they have superpowers, they must have some kind of PTSD after being so many years as a superhero, seeing what they seen, done what they've done, even though they saving life. But between the pages, God knows how many people died in their hand. I would not be surprised. And all that, so maybe that's what this Heroes in Crisis grabbed my attention to it. It's kind of like we are gonna read the human side of superheroes, and the first one they have to be really screw up here have to be Batman. That's the first one. I mean, he's the worst from them all. He really have a PTSD, but the thing he doesn't show. I don't know how he doesn't have a heart attack yet. So, so that's what these heroes in Christ. So the story starts. We see Booster Gold and Harley Quinn in a cafe. You know, gonna have coffee and some pie, and we get to see some of the members of the story. We get to see their state of mind, or the level of their psychology. I think the level of the psychosis. Psychosis. I don't know if that's a correct term. It's kind of like you get to see how crazy they are. Especially starts with Harley Quinn, and then we see that Harley and Booster Gold are talking. They ask for some pie. We get to see a crow eating something, which I believe happened to be Blue Jay on this guy over here, which was already eaten by one of those crows. So he's kind of like a superhero that he can shrink, and he got eaten by a crow. Go figure. So Superman arrives. Now, as you can see at the bottom of the page on this panel over here, you see that little white thing on the middle of the page? Well, that's the clinic. And it's in the middle of nowhere. The middle of the countryside. Awesome. So, Superman arrives, and what he sees is a bunch of dead people. So before that, we see Booster Gold. Harley Quinn tried to stab and kill Booster Gold. We get to be like, okay, well, I get to be like, okay, why she's trying to kill Booster Gold after they were talking and having pie? Go figure. So the thing is, they get into a big fight. So we see Batman, Wonder Woman arriving to the cabin or to the clinic, which Superman already has arrived. The thing is that once Superman arrives, he sees a bunch of dead people, bunch of heroes. We see Hotspot, which I don't know who that guy is, but we get to see a full page about him and his powers and a little bit how his state of mind is. That's the term I was looking for. So we get to see Hotspot is dead. We get to see Arsenal is dead. We get to see also his state of mind. So once the Superman gets inside of the cabin or the clinic, he see Arsenal dead, Flash dead. I mean, a lot of people have died. And also, you get to see kind of like the people that they're in charge of the place, with some written in the wall that says the Puddler are all dead. Now, the Puddler, I believe, are the people that are in charge, all happen to be androids or machines or robots. Remind me of that HBO TV series that had to do with cowboys, robots. What's the name of it? I forgot, but I guess you understand what I'm trying to say. Kind of like reminds me of that TV show on HBO, I think, which happens to be really good. Yeah, it's on HBO. But anyway, so we see, so there is a mystery. Who kills everybody? So the thing is that the reason that Harley Quinn and Booster Gold are fighting is because Booster Gold thinks that Harley killed them all. Because they were already on the clinic. That's the thing. But Harley Quinn believes, she said, yeah, I mean, I did not help them save, but I did not kill them. You did. So, seems like Booster Gold is the killer. Maybe both. So, that's the mystery. And that's why I like the story. I like a good mystery. And also, on the last page, we get to see interview with Booster Gold, how obnoxious he is, that, you know, he's a God-gifted to women, how famous he was in the future, and so on and so forth, and blah, blah, blah. Well, we all know how Booster Gold is. And that's the end of the story. Maybe some of you did not like it because it didn't say much, but to me, it said a lot. I already know what the story is about. It's a mystery. So the only two, now besides the mystery, there is two suspects. Booster Gold, and Harley Quinn. And I love it. And this is, I think this is a 9-issue series. Yeah, a 9-issue maxi-series. So, and also I'm glad that it's not a crossover. That's the main thing. I like it that it doesn't cross over with any of the books. So, I like it. It wasn't perfect. Ooh, the art is great. Believe me, the art and the colorists are amazing. And the story is simple, but, you know, kind of like Scott Snyder style. Yeah. But to me, I like it. And I will give it 4.5 out of 5. That you should get it? Why not? It's a good story. I mean, at least on issue number 1. On issue number 1 really grabbed my attention. And, you know, because, like I said, it had to be interesting to write stories about the mental state of some of the superheroes after going through with the change of life, how they got their powers, how they changed, the reaction of each superhero's family, friends when they got their powers and they decide to become superheroes, how everything changed. I mean, it had to be a life change completely. It's like a 180-degree U-turn. So, I mean, it had to be interesting. And I think that Tom King, he has the imagination to do that type of story. And like I said, I will give it 4.5 out of 5. Well, guys, this is it. I hope that you like this video. See you later. Bye.